Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little chickens. I'm back. I said that I wanted to do a reading on NBA Youngboy, or Youngboy NBA, or NBA Youngboy, whatever it is. I'm just really concerned about the fact that seemed like it just doesn't seem right to me, and I just want to know, is he sincere, or is this all a joke? Is that interview that I just seen? Is that when we seen that interview, baby Crone?
We saw it last night, but at that time it was posted 2 days ago.
So it's a 3-day-old video, and I'm curious about it. So I want to know: is he serious? What is going to represent him? Nope. If it comes out again, I'll believe it. They cooking. They are cooking. What's going on with him? He got married and everything with all those baby wives. All those mothers. He just had his 10th baby,
Yeah.
and he married her back in January. Well, here we see he's lucrative, and we see the king. We see the Knight of Pentacles, and knights are people that they carry messages. So here he's stuck. He's not even moving, and the horse he's on is dark. So this is a dark horse. So that means that darkness. What was the black horse? I keep telling you, you keep forgetting. I'm going to kick you in the forehead.
Intellect or physical, one of the two.
Well, anyway, I gotta keep remember, guys. I don't know what cards is going to show, but I like to know certain things about the cards. But nevertheless, this is a dark horse. This is a horse that's not moving. So this lets me know either way, he's in a dark place. Financially, he's okay. He can carry his own financially. Financially, it's like he's a teenager with money, and yet at a halt. So he's like as far as his music, he's doing music, but he himself physically is limited. And I'm wondering, is it taking a toll on his physical body? But just reading through this, the Knight of Pentacles lets me know that he is definitely at a standstill in his life. And it's starting to maybe get the best of him, but we're going to find out right now. This is about NBA Youngboy. Here we go. It's ready. I shuffled them. Here we go. Here we go. This came out earlier, and I put it back. So it came back earlier. This is the King of Pentacles. So financially, this ain't no money issue. Financially, you see Pentacles, and he's about his coins. Again, I see here, this is the Two of, you can help me.
Sword.
This is the Two of Swords. Let me know that he's guarded off. He's, like he said, he doesn't trust easily. We can see that. But whenever we see water, we see that there's a lot of energy. So even though he's guarded, we also see the moon. We also see that there's a lot of things going on internally with him. Also, we see here we see this is the 10 of clubs, or sticks. Either way, we see him, he's working real hard. He's working hard to maintain home, to maintain what's going on in his home. He's working hard. He's a hard worker for his home. To maintain his home, his life, what he had, he's working. He worked for his home. Second of all, here's Pentacles again. When I just said he's working about the home, here we see the Pentacles, and this is the Nine of Pentacles, am I right? So here we see the Nine of Pentacles. We see here, it's very fruitful. Here we see, this is a feminine, so we see that you can see a baby, you can see a family, you can see that everything is new, and this means a lot to him. But I'm wondering, I got to pick again. I got to pick the World card. Let's go on. Let's see. I just did the first. I don't know what, I know what that means, so I'm going to read again. Baby Crone, why are you smiling?
These cards look good.
Yes, I'm getting ready to read it. However, don't let me speak too fast. Don't let me speak too fast. Remember, the question is he serious? Is this a serious thing with him, or is it just him to just try to prove to the public that you can trust me? Oh, I'm going to read it. I only got 2 more to do. Wish me luck because I'm about to go in. All right? And I'm only going to read it from my perspective. Take it as it resonates. There it is. Here it is. All right. I was hoping that I was wrong about it. The only card that I see in here that is a major arcana is the World and Strength. Everything else is mundane. What do you mean? Everything else has to do with a topic thing. They're internal, but it ain't nothing. So what is this telling me? This is all about money. This is all about, he's like, I got to play the game. I got to do what I got to do. Maybe he's coming up for parole, not parole. When is he supposed to get free from this? It just seems to me, and I'm going to go over the cards and I'm going to show you what I see. However, I don't know Youngblood. Everything I say is allegedly, but I can only go by the reading of the cards. And his sign is what again?
I'll look into that.
So as she reading, I'm just going to go over it and I'm going to tell you what I see. I think he is very, very ingenious. He is definitely about his money. Most definitely, like I said, he about his coins. He gonna make his music. He like what he do. He enjoys rapping. He enjoys it. Do he feel bad about other people being caught up in his music? Right here, I see there is a part of him that is in turmoil about it. Go ahead. What?
He's a Libra.
Okay. Okay.
And it doesn't say when he is going to be off a house arrest, but it when was the article? But his legal team did try to file for him to get off a house arrest.
Okay.
Oh, that was July of last year.
Okay. So anyway, I think that right now he wants to get out. A lot of turmoil. You know how you just getting frustrated. He has to be frustrated by now. He's been on this for about a year. 2 years, going on 2 years, am I right?
A year and a half.
Okay. So a year and a half, imagine you can't go outside your house other than for important things. That is not cool and can only go but so far. So I see that there is a tempest inside of him, and I think that he is conforming. It's like, to me, what I see, like I said, I see he works hard for his family. He loves what he do. If he couldn't make his music, he would be in big trouble. Financially, it isn't a money problem. Right now, he just want to get out. He want to travel. He want to see the world. He ready to get out. He ready to do what he got to do. He ready to meet the people. He ready to go and meet. He ready. However, he struggles with this. What is it that he's struggling with? He struggles. There's a part of him that loves the rap, that loves to get out there, that loves to do it. But then there's that internal struggle that he struggles with. But it ain't that deep because he's going to always choose the dollar bill. So, yeah, right now he's saying, yeah, he feel bad about it. And yeah, because he got the Mormons coming to his house. You know, he's introspective. They got him in a vulnerable place. He haven't been out. But once he get out there in the world and this is lifted and he get a taste of his freedom, no, he ain't going to accept anything. You know he gangster. He's not going to accept anything, but he's about his coins. And right now, what I see with him, he needs to stay strong. He got to stay strong. Now, let me bring it in and let me bring this down. Right now, Youngboy is about making his coins any way he can. He feel trapped and he feel isolated. Like he can't do what he want to do. He can't go where he want to go. But he wants to take care of home. He got married out of boredom and out of loneliness, you know. So she was pregnant, I imagine. He was seeing her, whatever. She got pregnant. It's like, hey, he married her. So she's a comfort for him, you know. It seems odd that he would get married in chaos, but when you look at the loneliness and he's been alone and you know, he don't want to traffic for a lot of women, and he also said this is what he wants. He wants to be married. He want to be with somebody that he can love and that he can trust. So he has that. However, we also see that he is something going on in his life that maybe he's not 100% about, that keeps him up. And I truly believe it's about him having his freedom. I think it's starting to wear on him. I think he works, he do everything he can at home, but I'm starting to think he's starting to feel stifled. He's starting to feel stuck. He's starting to feel like, I don't want this life. I can't handle it. What I gotta do, I'll be humble. I'll play the boy. Just give me my money. Let me rap. What I gotta do to get out from underneath of this. What I gotta do, give me the strength, because it is breaking him. This is what I see. And because there is only this card right here to let me know, this man said, look, I'm ready to travel, I'm ready to go around, I feel stifled here, I can't do what I want to do, I'm ready to meet my people, I'll do better, this and that. And he needs strength to hang in there. This is really, they are robbing him of his life. And I don't even really know if they have anything on him. Because if they really had something on him, he'd be in jail. Remember, he's a black man in America. And I hate to say it, but let's just call a thing, okay? And so what I see with this is that he's just feeling isolated. Even though he has company or whatever, he's isolated. He himself is limited. He's tied. And all he has is putting the music out. But he wants to go and do a show. He wants to be out there. Even though he doesn't, but you take away the mic from him. And that's what they doing, really. They taking away his mic. He's making money. The government is making money. The state he in is making money in Utah. He's making money, but he's limited in everything, and it's taking a toll on him, and he needs strength. And so whatever he has to do to convince him that he's ready, he's doing it. He's doing it. And he will comply for a while. Well, do you have any questions? Did you enjoy that?
Yes, I did. My question is, after this interview, will he be spiritually awakened? Because you said he's going through spiritual warfare.
Everything I see right now is surface. Right now, he's just in a dark place, like he's just limited. He's blocked. You know how you block, you ready, you don't want to be ready to go, you ready, but you're limited. And it's like, I have to conform. He making his music, but what is it making your music? I mean, it's ingenious. He's making the music right in his house. We look at his videos, and it is his house. And the music is good, but you gotta do your shows, and he wants to do it, even though he doesn't like the people. But once he get that mic in his hand, he gets turned on, and he's ready to go. And he's very feared. People don't know what he's going to say. They don't even want him in Great Britain because they're frightened he's going to ignite some kind of, what is it, fight or war, whatever they call it, a riot. Yeah. So, but he's like saying, I can rap without that. I can do better. This is what I'm getting. I can do better, because when you do listen to some of his newer music, you don't hear all of that at all. And I know because I listen. And are they breaking him? I think he's being broken down. I think it's starting to be too much for him. And I think that he's starting to just really bend in. Like, he's only, 22? 23? Come on.
He is,
23. He's 23 years old. Come on. He hasn't had that much life. Shit, he was just a few years ago, he was a teenager. So what I see for him, I just definitely see that everything that's going for him right now overall is moment. And do I see him getting out? I definitely do. I definitely see that they are working on things, and that they are definitely dealing with negotiations. But it's a lot of opposition he has to prove, he got to go through. And something is telling me a lot of this, what they doing with them, this is psychological. This is a psychological thing they're doing. But I think that he is going to get out of it. I think they are working it out. As a matter of fact, I feel so confident they're working it out. They are really working it out. This is what I feel. I feel like he got a lot of obstacles that's coming up against him being from underneath, so he can go, at least get it where he can go do shows and stuff like that. But right now, it's like, who's going to take him? He's got to prove himself. And after that interview, he was very humble, very feminine actually. So we'll see where it go. But they are definitely working out for him to be able to go. This is why he needs strength. He's hanging in there. He's making his music. But you know, and I know, that would have to be grueling for even agoraphobic. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed that reading. Did you have any more questions to ask?
Nope, you answered them all.
Did you really get something out of that? What did you get out of that one?
That, as you said, it is just a moment that he's going through. He's just at a rough spot.
Yeah, he just at a rough spot, and he just
Standing
standing still. It's like you know how you at a point where you just got all this energy, and it's like, I'm done, I'm ready to go out. What I gotta do, and it's like, well, show the public you humble and da da da. So they're working it out. So I won't be surprised that maybe we'll hear something within the next 6 months to a year about something with him. Remember, I said that. I mean, I don't know if I'm right, but this is what I'm feeling. It popped in my head. It says within 6 months from now and a year, we might hear more about him. 6 months, again, it says 6 months to a year. And I'm looking at the bottom cards, and here I see an 8. Here, that's nothing. And here I see a 6. And here I see nothing. So it's 6 to 8 months. So like I said, 6 months to a year, because that was the cards that was laid down before me, just in case you thought that I was just picking out something random in my head. Okay, so and then when I look at the other cards, I see a 10, I see a 9, I see a 8. So like I said, so it's 6 to 8 months, because that's all if I pull up, I see the same thing. So I wish him luck. I wish him success. I know, hang in there, stay strong. Don't fight for your mind. If you, whatever you gotta do, you're right. Whenever you lost, when you don't know anything, they told me a man named Jesus. If that's what you gotta hold on to get through it, hold on to it. I heard that he is a help in the midnight hour. So if that's what you gotta do to cling for your sanity, to hang in there, you do what you gotta do, young boy. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed my reading, and I hope it makes sense. And like I said, everything he's going through is temporary. This is not permanent. Things are about to change up. In about 6 months to a year, you're going to hear some different things. So I hope you enjoyed my read. Baby Crone, did you enjoy it?
Yes, Baby Crone did enjoy it.
That is it. I thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Godspeed. Mwah. Ciao.